Okay, here's another question from the group. What if a girl I hooked up with brings another guy to a party? So this original question had a little more details that I remember. A couple things. Okay, so if you hooked up with a girl, meaning you slept with her, did something physical, and then she comes to a social event where she knows you'll be there and she brings another guy, you can interpret a couple things from that. In this situation, the girl actually brought this other guy to this guy's house for like a house party. So guy hooks up with girl, then he has a house party, and girl comes, but she brings another guy. What that means is that it could mean a couple things. Could mean she doesn't like you very much. She's not like interested in seeing you again. It could mean she just doesn't think that there's any sort of long-term potential for you and that it was just a casual fling and doesn't mean anything, so she's just going to keep doing her thing and meet a new guy. Could have also meant that she's trying to make you jealous because she does like you. It could also just mean nothing. Maybe this guy's just a friend. They're not sleeping together. What else? So, without getting any more information, the other thing it might mean is that the sex wasn't very good, or whatever it was you guys did. I'm just going to assume sex, but she didn't enjoy it all that much. So it could mean all those things, and without any more information, we really don't know. However, I think you could find out just by hanging out with her again. Like, hit her up again. The worst thing you can do in this situation is get bothered by it. You'll see a trend in a lot of my answers is there's no problem. The problem is here. There's no real issue here other than you're getting upset about something that someone else is doing. That's the opposite of having an internal locus of control. Let's say she wanted to make you jealous. Actually, so the response would be, don't let it bother you. Who cares? Talk to her. Don't avoid her at the party or wherever it is. Don't get mad. Don't say anything to your friends like, I can't believe she did that, because that'll get back to her. And, don't text her anything crazy like, hey, why'd you bring that guy? Your next move, if you want to see her again, if you want to sleep with her again, is just to act like there's no issue, that it doesn't bother you, that, of course you notice she brought a guy, but you don't care. And then just see if she wants to hang out again. Now, if she says no, okay, could be. Another thing this could mean is that maybe she thought you were more of a casual hookup, and this other guy she felt has more long-term potential. So she's putting him more in the boyfriend zone. And this has happened to me, where in times where I didn't want anything serious and I was just having fun, girls could pick up on it and they would, at some point say, if this isn't going to get serious, I want to meet other guys. And I was like, okay. Now, what's funny about that is a lot of times they would come back, they would meet another guy, date him for a while, and then come back to me and want to hook up. And I almost wonder if maybe coming off like boyfriend material right away has some sort of correlation to being bad in bed. Or maybe that's just me boosting my own ego. But again, the next move I think would just be to see if she wants to hang out again, and then see what she says. If she says no, I don't think we should, or whatever, or no, I'm busy, or she seems like she's blowing you off, say, is it because you're seeing that guy? Are you in that? Was that guy your boyfriend? You could just ask her, was that other guy your boyfriend? And you don't have to, and I don't think that'll necessarily lead to you sleeping with this girl again, but it'll give you information. Man, this sun. But it'll it'll give you, it's what's called, what I call an exit interview, where you're getting information about the situation and what happened. So you're getting information about the what happened, and so that just more data that you can crunch in your mind, and it'll help you operate on an intuitive way, and it'll help you operate intuitively moving forward. Now, if she does like you, she thinks you're fun, she enjoyed the sex, and she just doesn't think it's serious, then there's a good chance she'll want to hang out with you again. If she likes you and she brought that guy to make you jealous, again, she'll be interested in hanging out with you again. And if that's the case, first of all, you're going to need to find that out. So the next time you hang out, I would have more of a conversation with her on top of just, in addition to just having sex, because you're going to want to find out, hey, is she maybe frustrated that I see her as a hookup and she's looking for something more serious? And that's why she brought the guy, to kind of raise her buying temperature and make you jealous a little bit so that you take her more seriously. You're going to want to get that information. Don't just assume that that's what she wants, because then if you start treating her like potential long-term material and she's not on the same wavelength, then you're just going to be another guy that hooked up with her and then got thirsty and started, getting needy and wanting something more. That's something, guys do that a lot. It's not women necessarily that always get needy after sex. A lot of times guys will have sex with a woman and then they're the ones who, are like, why isn't she texting me back? So I think you just need a little more information. I don't think you should be jumping to any conclusions or getting down on yourself. What did I do wrong? This is something a lot of guys do, is they always take it on themselves. They say, something doesn't go the way they wanted. They say, what, especially with women, what did I do wrong? How did I mess up? Now, a lot of guys don't do that, but the guys that I deal with tend to be very reflective, self-aware people. So their natural thought process is, what's wrong with me? How can I fix this? And so I'm constantly telling my guys, hey, relax. Like, there's nothing wrong with you necessarily. You're jumping to conclusions. There's a lot of reasons why this woman might have done this that have nothing to do with you. So don't take it personally yet. You need to find out some more information. But again, I would just try to hang out with her again. This time I would talk to her a little bit more. If she says no, you can ask her, was that guy your boyfriend? But you don't necessarily have to. If you feel like that would be an awkward question to ask, you don't have to. But again, you don't necessarily have to take this personally or think it means anything other than there was another guy with her at the party. You don't know what it means, okay? And let me finish by saying the most important thing you can do here, the best thing you can do for yourself here, is to not get affected, not take it personally. If you are interested in seeing her again and sleeping with her again or whatever, you make an effort to do that and then talk to her. But beyond that, don't let this, fester in your mind about, how dare she, or why did she do that, or what's wrong with me. It might not have anything to do with you.